Friends, hello and welcome. My name is Lynn, and I have a little brick and mortar shop here called L&J Goods, and we are so happy you're here with us today. I got my mom with me, and Megan's here, and Shirley's
Hi.
here. JR even felt like he wanted to stick around for this one, but
3 generations right here around this table.
Yes,
Right.
I know.
Yeah,
oh my
right.
gosh. So here's what's cool. I'm just trying to think. Mom, I think I need to scoot you down just a little bit. Sorry. No, the other way. Other way. Little more. There you go. Okay, now we're both in here. And yeah, we're gonna do something totally kitschky and totally fun, straight from the 60s. From
Yeah, where did you first see this, Grandma?
I have no idea. All I know is we did it, just decided to come up with it, and we made it in our home bureau.
But how would people find out about something like this in
I
the
have-
olden days before the internet?
Well, because they didn't have stuff like that, so it's like
Would a
maybe
pigeon
an-
come to you and drop off a little?
might have been another home bureau that made it, and then we decided to copy it. I don't know.
What do you
I
mean
can't
by
remember.
What do you mean by a home bureau?
oh, she doesn't know.
Well, because years back, that's what women got together and they did craft things, and they called it a home bureau.
Oh.
And so they invited me when I moved to Noseville to join, and I did, but being married so young, they were all old. So I thought, oh boy, what am I getting into? But I had a lot of fun.
Oh, I bet you just
We
took
did.
right over.
And then after that, I started doing it at my house, and we did ornaments
That's when she took
every
over.
week.
Every week you did
Yeah.
ornaments.
Yeah.
Wow.
Every week around the year? Like all around the year?
Yeah, we always,
Isn't it amazing like how
I mean, we didn't just do ornaments. I mean, at Easter time, we did something.
it's right
Easter,
on the other side.
But Christmas, we all
That
did
disposable
ornaments.
palette.
So when you were growing up, you had so many aunties. Did they all craft?
No.
But they cooked.
No.
But they did cook, right?
They baked
Yes.
and cooked, but never,
Yeah.
no, nothing like that.
So really, when we think about how we always talk about our idea of like community and how we get together and craft, and then how you did it with toll painting, and then how Mom did it with knitting or whatever, it all started with that ladies' home bureau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because truly, Mom, think about it. And I've shared this so many times, like, honest to goodness, one of my best earliest memories is those women sitting around our
Oh, yeah.
dining room table.
Yeah.
And my thought is, I just think to myself, how many times, or what an awesome thing it is for women to all get together and craft.
Yeah, it was fun.
Because here's the thing, it's about community,
Mhm.
and it's about, like, you talked a lot more about other things than you did crafts sitting around those tables, right?
Yeah, we don't want to mention a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, of course, because what happens at the crafting table stays at the crafting table.
That's right.
That's right. But we do the same thing today, and I just don't think you could take that out of us. It is so, like, we're so designed to have relationship with people,
Yep.
and I've always, like, God's created each one of us with creativity of some kind, and
a desire to connect.
And a desire to connect, absolutely. And so it just makes sense that this is the kind of thing that can really draw women
Yeah.
and guys
And
together.
And men who
Yeah,
are
mostly,
like
absolutely.
And then the more
men
we
would
did
get
it, the
outside
more
and do
somebody's
their thing.
idea came up to add to it,
Absolutely. So,
Can I just say one more thing?
Sure.
I know we've said it 100 times, but it just always amazes me how that very thing that we just said, that desire to create and connect, that even during COVID, when we could not physically do that together, that's why we have all these friends who are here watching us now, because we still had that desire and we found a way to do it,
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
virtually.
Good.
Yeah, and we do today.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a beautiful community of creative friends that join us
Yeah.
every week, and it's so awesome. Because and I like to say too, man, you can create in your pajamas. We don't care.
No.
You know, you can do it at 4 a.m.
When you're
virtually.
home.
It's awesome.
Yeah. It is.
So, anyway, so you may be wondering what the heck we're going to be doing today. If you didn't get our text or see the Instagram post or the Facebook,
You're in for a shock.
you're in for a shock, because we are going back to a craft that I well remember sitting on our dining room buffet, that beautiful blonde
Yeah.
buffet.
Yeah.
Beautiful blonde furniture.
Well, you
Right
probably
now,
were so
people want
excited
it.
when you got it.
I know. Wasn't
And
I?
we are going to make a turkey carcass Santa sleigh. That's right. A turkey
Yeah.
carcass
Without further ado.
Santa sleigh.
Here it is.
Now, I have to say, I think this probably came about after Thanksgiving when all you
Oh, yeah.
ladies were making the soup out of the turkey, and
Right.
somebody strained out those bones and said, "Hey,
Yeah,
that kind of looks like a sleigh."
I believe that was. Yeah, it does too. I mean,
I mean, I see it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
you
do.
can.
Wait till we're done. You're really gonna see it. So, at Thanksgiving, we had a couple of turkeys that day, but and of course now it's so funny because people are like, "What? It was like an 18-pound turkey. Like those are big." And it's like, no. When my mom saw this,
Yeah.
actually, when I took one of the leftover turkeys home and boiled it down, and like my mom says, you got to boil the hell out of it.
Yeah, get it clean.
Get it all clean. Then I actually put it in my oven and let it really
Yeah.
dry out too.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's not ew and icky.
No.
Doesn't smell like turkey. It's dry. It doesn't
Yeah.
have any sinew or muscle or meat or fat on it. There's nothing on it. It is simply a dried up bone like you would find in the backyard, right? So
Let's let that
Yeah.
be the last mention.
That's a
Sinew.
graveyard.
but
And
this is the breastbone, right?
Yeah.
So this is the breastbone of the turkey. But when I boiled it down and I pulled this thing out of there, I'm like, this literally looks like the size of a pigeon. And
Yeah.
when you saw it, you were like, what the? That
That
looks
looks
small.
small.
She did too.
Because mine was huge.
Well, yeah, because you cooked a 25-pound turkey.
Oh,
I mean, that thing was
big,
huge.
yeah.
So, anyway.
Lots of compliments on Grandma's shirt.
Yes.
Oh.
And Aaron said, am I the only one who's loving that Grandma's shirt says either ho, ho, ho or oi, oi, oi?
I know. And they put that right on the top, the upside down.
We
I
told her-
love it.
We
I
told
like
her
the
that's
oi,
why.
oi.
We told her that's why it only cost her $8
Yeah.
when she was in Florida.
I know.
That's funny.
I thought I had it on backwards or inside out or
Leah
something.
Bigford Daniels here. Leah, we're sending lots of love to you today.
Yeah.
She said she's heard of this craft often and can't wait to see
Oh,
this.
that's so fun, guys! Our friend Leah, and I hope Leah doesn't mind because at times like this, that is what community is for. But Leah lost her sister just a
Aw.
few days ago, and
Just yesterday.
yeah. And so we have certainly had her on our mind constantly.
Yes.
And all of you, please share your best thoughts and prayers with our friend Leah today.
Yes.
Anyway, but Mom, thanks for hanging out with us. This
Yeah.
is a brave thing to come in front of the
Yeah,
camera,
it is.
right?
Yeah, it is.
But later today,
I'm really not that fat.
well,
They say if you get on camera, you look 10 pounds heavier.
Is that what they say?
I don't know. That's what I always heard.
I don't think so. I think you look beautiful.
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us. If you're watching us now, you're either on Facebook or on YouTube, and we appreciate you being there. Please don't forget that if you like our content, go ahead and give us a follow, subscribe, do all those things. We always appreciate a thumbs up and a comment. Lots of comments. That helps the old algorithms. I know you guys have heard this before, but it is one way that you can support our small business without spending a dime.
And just if anyone here is new, if this is your first video that you're ever watching somehow, I just want you to know that we only craft with skeletal remains once a year.
Yeah.
Okay? That's not something you can look forward to
That's
every week.
Right. That's right.
So without further ado, I guess we're going to flip the camera down and Mom and I are going to start making this sleigh. All right. So Mom is going to actually start painting her little turkey carcass here with red paint. And that we're going to add some sparkle and glitter and shine and all of that. And I was looking at all the different reindeer. And here's the fact of the matter. You know what was the perfect size reindeer? The Tim Holtz Salvaged Reindeer, the big one. The big ones that were in the package. And I had to open a few more packages. I just had to. So I'm just going to get these guys painted up. They do have a base coat. And we got all kinds of little stuff that we are going to be adding to this little diorama, I guess.
Yeah.
Mom, look at that. Man, she goes to town. So this right here that you see is actually, you know what, Cheryl? I think I might give these to you to paint, and I'll start working on that Santa.
Lots of people saying they see where Mom gets her good looks from.
Aw, that's so sweet.
From my beautiful girl.
Oh,
Lots of people.
Yeah. I am going to use some, I'm just using my distress paints, but you can use whatever you want. This one is Lumberjack Plaid, and I'm going to start painting up this Santa. These little salvaged figures, I kind of give them a little bit of a sanding first, and then throw a quick base coat on them. And I thought I put one over here in front of you. Did it roll away?
I'm not seeing it.
There you go.
There we go.
But look at that
I think
already.
this is going to cover good, so we only need
Yeah.
one coat.
Let me move my camera just a little. Because, Mom, you know what else I have? I have some shimmer. There we go.
Oh, okay.
I have some, whoops, can you, if you can,
Where do you want me?
right?
So who's here today?
Sorry
We've
about
got
all the movement, you guys. Sorry.
Miss Shirley's here, Megan's here, Grandma Rosie's here, and of course Mom.
Oops. All right, now let me see if I can get this closer. Sorry, you guys, I didn't mean to make you all.
And I'm sure
She's
that
sick.
that turkey is here in spirit.
Megan, you crack me off.
You would never
So
know.
they were having a little debate earlier, Mom and Grandma, about what year did Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first appear in the Montgomery Ward department store catalog.
We'll do something for Tim from Blissett.
We aren't Blissett.
No, I know. Tim is here from Blissett. He's
Hey.
supposed to be cooking something.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll let this dry for a minute.
No idea.
Okay, I'll find. Mackenzie was saying something about this, some Japanese paints.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm stopping for, Lynn, is to find out do you have it and how much it is, and then I can come back tomorrow.
We do. So, do you want the whole set?
Shirley can show you.
I really don't know. You got.
Is this a Christmas present? You realize we're live right now, so if your wife is watching.
I think it's for, he said it's for Mackenzie.
Oh, okay.
Mackenzie's telling me about.
Oh, she's telling you for
well,
Jay.
okay.
Jay, just hopefully you didn't hear that if you're watching. So they were wondering, now this is
Okay.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first appeared when the Montgomery Ward department store asked one of its copywriters, 34-year-old Robert L. May, to create a Christmas story the store could give away to shoppers as a promotional gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
So we were debating, does anybody have any guesses what year that happened?
Please
Susan?
don't Google.
Don't Google it. Don't you dare Google it. Grandma guessed 1839.
Hey, you don't think they had
I don't think
reindeer back then?
so. I do believe they had reindeer back then.
Okay.
Susan's says 1978. That's her guess. Mom, your guess was 1929, right?
It probably was 1939. I probably got it all wrong.
Well, that was wartime. I would
That's
say
all right.
29.
Catherine said sometime in the 60s. So, shall I say?
Does anybody else have a guess? No.
Deborah guessed 1939. Someone guessed 1918, 1956, 1964, 1954, 1957, 1934. Are we ready? Peggy says 2936. I think that might be a typo. Leah said the mid-30s. Shannon 1922. Barbara 1939.
Well,
So Grandma's just shy of 100 years off of most of the guesses.
Well, it probably should have been 1939.
The correct answer is 1939.
Yeah. see,
Yes.
That's
fine.
what you were
Ding,
thinking.
ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding.
and I just got it wrong.
Yes. But I think you had it in your head the right way.
Yeah. It was, I seen it on Good Morning America this morning. They were talking about the first Rudolph.
I never knew that that's where it came from.
Yeah, that's what they said. Which I thought was pretty cool. Because I didn't know it. I
Yeah,
thought he was
that is
around
really cool.
forever.
Yeah. True, I never even thought about where it came from.
Well, now we just gotta let it dry and
You know, just the other day I watched the Rudolph special. I always, it was one of my favorite ones. Remember when little Rudolph was born
Yeah.
and that giant nose of his?
Mhm.
But Santa
Daddy
made
covered it up with
his
dirt.
yes. And the thing is, it's like Santa made lemonade out of lemons.
That's
So
right.
he did. And so we're going to give our Rudolph a little exaggerated nose as well. Because after all, he's got to.
Yeah. gotta have a Rudolph on there.
Leah says she has a 78 recording of Gene Autry singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed
Is
Reindeer.
that right?
That's
oh,
cool.
wow.
That's cool.
And what year was that? Did it say?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
Who pulled the sleigh before that? Before 1939? That's a great question, Judy.
Oh,
Who
does
guided
anybody
the
have an answer to that?
Yeah, so was it just Rudolph, Santa, and the rest of the reindeer? Did they exist before Rudolph? Like that, the story of the rest of the reindeer?
I'm sure they must have. I would think they did.
Because is there any song or anything that lists all the reindeer besides Rudolph?
Well,
You know Dasher
Yeah.
and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen,
yeah.
Comet and Cupid and Donner and...
Blitzen.
But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Bum. So there you go. Yes,
See?
there is a song, Megan. I can't believe you didn't know
No,
that.
I said, is there a song besides Rudolph
Oh,
that references the reindeer pulling the sleigh?
I don't know.
Like before Rudolph came about.
So,
That's
Mom,
what I
I'm
wondered.
going to give you the heat gun here
Okay.
and let you dry that and get all entangled. So, you know, several years ago, it has been several years when you think about it, we had a private Facebook group that was called Home for the Holidays.
Mhm.
And we sent out kits and we did videos and we did
That was during COVID.
home tours and we did so much. And so we went to my mom's house and we baked and we made Taffy Tarts with you.
Right.
So that video is loading right now on YouTube, the edited video.
So you get a double dose of Grandma today.
You can, yes. So I promised that we were going to share that, and as soon as I'm done here, we're going to get that all ready to go, and I'll share the link with our text group. But I'm so, you know, honestly, I'm excited to share it with you. But then I was thinking, like, what a neat thing for, like, your grandkids, for your kids, for your great grandchildren.
Yeah.
Like, they can all see that, and.
Remember, Grandma Jonathan was filming for us when we did that.
I taught Ava how to make them.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
She's taught us more than once. I'm just not.
I know.
I need to come over. I said next time
And make them.
you sit and watch me,
Yeah.
and I just make them.
You have to make them, and you gotta
That's
use.
what I
You
get.
can't use button type.
No, I
It
know.
just don't work.
I
No, it don't work.
Well, especially I think it's such a simple recipe. Every part has to be great.
Perfect.
Yes.
Must be Taffy Tarts we're talking about.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I know.
I've
That's
never
all I
watched
can
that
watch.
video, so I will have to.
Well,
watch
if
it.
you came to Camp EJG, Grandma actually brought
Yes,
Taffy
she
Tarts.
did.
I think we begged her.
Yes.
It's like, Mom, they will love you forever.
I'm wondering,
And
are
she
you
made
kidding me? You know what a job that is?
Everybody's saying yes. All the reindeer were listed in the "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" story, which was published in 1823.
Is
All of them
that
but
right?
Rudolph.
So Rudolph didn't come around until
He wasn't born.
Yeah.
Burl
Until
Ives and
1999.
Wow.
I mean, I was shocked to hear it this morning,
Yeah.
even though I had the date wrong. But I
Breaking
was
news.
close, only
Yes, you
100
were.
years off.
Just 100 years off. What's 100 years?
You know.
I wasn't even born then. See?
Yeah,
when he
I
was-
know. So
when
tell
he
us,
came about.
Yeah, true.
Mom, tell us about. You were born in 1935.
Right.
So tell us about Christmas at your place. Please, only the good stuff.
What do you mean at my
You were a
place?
kid.
Like
When
you
you were a
told me,
kid.
I was always amazed when you told
Well,
me
be-
that there was no tree when
There
you
was never a tree until we woke up Christmas morning and believed that Santa brought the tree in.
Yeah, my mom
Yeah.
always said that too.
And
Is he
then we
originally?
always had to hang a stocking, and we always took my father's because they were bigger. We didn't have these button things
like
they
actual
do to-
socks.
No.
Yeah.
So and then there was always a quarter in the bottom. No, a nickel. A nickel. I
Shiny
take that back.
nickel.
And then orange. And they said that I heard that today that that was an old tradition
Yeah.
too that started many
Mhm.
many years ago
Yes.
about the orange.
Why? Oh, that's interesting.
And then nuts. We always had nuts that we had to crack and hard candy.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get chocolate and no gifts or nothing
Yeah.
in it. And then when that was all filled when you got off, it all laid on top of your package. And everybody had a pile of their own, nothing wrapped. It was all just,
They were exhausted from putting that tree up.
So, well, Santa didn't wrap gifts. I mean, Santa brought them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So-
we shouldn't have wrapped those. We shouldn't have Shirley wrapping those
yeah, these
teeny tiny fingernail
Device.
sized gifts.
Yeah,
Put
you're
it in
right.
the plate. I know. That's funny.
So then, Grandma, when you had your own kids,
Yeah.
how did you change things from how your parents did it, and why did you change them?
now you're testing.
I don't
Well,
remember
I
having
still-
stockings when we were kids.
Yes, you did hit stockings.
We
And
did?
yes, you did, and you would all dump them out to make sure everybody had the same thing.
Huh.
And did they fight if they
But
didn't?
they weren't stockings like you buy now and hang up.
Yeah.
You know what
No.
I mean?
Yeah.
They were stockings.
It was like the guy on YouTube who said to my tinsel tree transforming glow down that he asked me, or he said, I bet you use a tube sock with a hole in it for your Christmas stocking.
Not that
Isn't
she's
that awful?
awful.
That is
ruminating
awful.
on it.
Oh, I'm not. I'm
Many
over it.
people
I'm
did
over it.
used to use those.
And then I never wrap gifts either.
Oh, really?
No,
So your gifts weren't wrapped, Mom?
no.
I remember unwrapping.
Well, Mom was
gifts.
but
the-
it
Mom was the youngest.
But that started later. But in the beginning,
Yeah.
nothing was wrapped.
Aunt Karen says, yes, we did have stockings.
Okay. Yeah, you also,
you
Karen.
ungrateful little baby.
And
She
Karen, you also got a Tiny Tears that I wanted.
Ugh. Don't even make me tell my story about the doll that I wanted.
All right, can we just keep this all happy and joyful?
It had nuts and candy. Aunt Karen's did too.
What's
So
that?
you did keep that going. Aunt Karen said her stocking had nuts and
Oh,
candy in
yes,
it too.
it did.
Well,
I
because
mean,
nuts and like citrus fruit were like expensive and fancy when you
Well,
were
you
growing
never-
up, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And
I'm
yes,
sure that's
and-
why.
well, and I don't know when people started putting gifts in, but now
Yeah.
they'll put watches in and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, who could afford that?
Watches.
Santa doesn't do that in my house.
Watches.
Well, they
But
wrap
no, they
all
do.
these gifts and put them in.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard a lot of people talk about it, but I mean, I never did it. So.
Santa put little gifts in my stocking when I was growing up.
Number one, we couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
Mom, this is a sparkling gel.
Yeah, what do
And
you want
this
me to do
is-
with that now?
Well, let me open it, and then I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what you can do with it.
Be nice.
It's really pretty because it's kind of transparent, a little translucent.
Now remember, this is years ago when this started, so we
Well,
don't.
I know, but so we're
We're gonna add.
yeah, we're adding
Okay.
We're adding our Ellen J Goods touch.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So if you look at this, you can just take a little bit on there and spread that over, but it just gives it a little bit of a
okay.
shimmer is
All
what
right.
it does.
Aunt Karen said you would have one orange because it took up a lot of room in the sock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I used to love getting those oranges. I did. I really did. And the church ribbon candies. And
Oh yeah.
Judy says they had wrapped gifts from our parents and family, but the gift from Santa wasn't wrapped.
No.
I'm always so fascinated how everyone does things differently and how it changes generationally.
Yeah.
And
Right.
until like it turned out the way that you did it with us, Mom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Which was way overboard.
Yes, Mom. Well, I feel
want
like
my-
you and Dad both just really loved Christmas and fed each other. You know what I mean?
Excuse me, do you want that on the inside? It don't have to be.
No,
on
no,
Oh, Tracy says the orange, nuts, and a coin, as I was told by my Welsh grandmother, represented the three gifts of the Magi.
Yes, you're right.
Oh.
That's true. Very true.
How about that?
I knew there was
As a matter of fact, I just remembered that the other day. Now that you talk about it.
Delray said, I was gifted a trunk that was my great grandma's from my uncle. The kids did get oranges in their stockings, nuts, and sometimes one stick of gum. In the trunk, there was orange wrappers amongst so many other treasures and 7 quilt tops that my great grandma didn't get finished. I still love opening and looking at the treasures. That's so
See?
cool.
7 quilt tops. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So do you remember, like, what other kinds of things do you remember from, like, the tree, from, but you had a lot of those awesome old German ornaments. I know you did.
You mean at my house?
Yeah. Because I had some of them, and then the dog chewed them up.
Yeah.
What? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very upsetting.
It was very upsetting.
So.
So
mean,
what kind of ornaments were on the tree when you were a kid?
Well, a lot of tinsel. I
Yeah.
remember that.
I think
And the
Tinsel's
icicle.
making a big comeback.
Comeback.
Yeah.
I
No,
think it
the
is too.
long
Icicles,
tinsel.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been
Them
seeing
over
it.
the branches, yeah.
Mom, do you remember? I know you remember. Okay, so I'm going to share one of my favorite memories from Christmas. It would be when we finally got the Christmas tree, right? Cut
Right.
down that tree. And then, oh, it was so exciting. We had to let it sit and let the branches settle.
Oh yeah, you had to,
Yep.
always had to let it set.
Yep. But Dad built a big plywood platform that it sat
yeah.
on.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have a train under it?
There were, I don't know if we had a train. At some point, yes, we did.
Yeah,
We did.
I was going to
Yep.
say we did eventually have a train.
I can remember then finally, like, crawling up into that attic and passing out the box. I didn't do it. I was little, but passing out the boxes of ornaments, the boxes of lights,
Oh yeah,
and
everything.
then literally Dad spreading those Christmas tree lights from the living room through the dining room and right to the
Yeah.
kitchen, just big long lines of them, because then when you plugged them in, sure enough, there was one that was out.
Yeah.
And you
And
always
those are
got
old-
an argument over it.
Those were old fashioned.
Yeah.
Big bulbs.
The big
Yeah, they were
C7s.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
they were nothing like
Or
you see
C9s.
now.
C9s.
David
But
Yeah.
just showed me that on the lights, how there's like the 3 cords now,
Mhm.
where it used to be just one. So if one went out, you're
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
took hours, and Dad would have to check every single ball.
Yeah.
Every ball.
I remember those days.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, you
and
had to.
many arguments, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I stayed out of it.
he would have loved a King of Christmas
swearing.
tree. Not
There was
swearing.
There was
Not
swearing.
swearing.
I'm sure
I
there was
can't
swearing
imagine.
involved.
I'm sure there was. Not by me.
No, of course.
Of course.
And then finally, when every one of those lights worked, and then Dad would put them on the tree. I know. It's like,
Then all of a sudden one would go out again.
And then they're all on the tree. Oh, what a nightmare.
Yeah, it is a nightmare.
but
I tell you, we've come a long way.
Seriously.
Yeah.
How when
And-
you think of the tree now, we just click 3 parts together and it's lit.
seriously, plug it in and it's lit.
Well,
But
I've seen one where they just come in a box about this 50 square.
Yeah.
They just opened it up and they took the top of it and it came up and it had all the ornaments, the ribbons, the
Oh,
bows, and
And then
everything on it.
it just
It was at the hairdresser. Matter of fact, Tammy brought it.
Wow.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
funny.
And then when you want to put it away, you just it all drops down and goes back in the box. Easy,
Oh my
easy
gosh!
peasy.
Look at that! Give it just a little bit of
Yeah, it
sparkle,
did.
Mom.
And
Yeah,
Karen said,
that's
Mom
all right.
never knew this, but Lynn picked the lock on the trunk in the hall.
I
Oh.
did not. That was Gary. Gary
Oh.
always did that.
Oh.
No, Karen.
Is that where the presents
Because
are?
Absolutely not.
After I started wrapping them,
Was not me.
and then I knew they were into them
She had a
because
leaf sheet.
very nicely they took a knife. He took a knife and he got all that tape up.
That sounds like an Uncle Gary
But
thing to
he
do.
run out of Scotch tape. He couldn't find any, so he put tape on that coat that the kind they have now with has writing in the
Yes. Like
so
a
I
washi
knew
tape?
right. Yeah, so I knew right away.
Now, I remember that story. I always remember you telling that
I
story
gotta
about
try
Uncle
this
Gary and
one.
how he
Come on.
slit the tape on the
Is she
packages.
gonna use it?
And I always remember Grandma Hauser would sometimes send her gifts like the week before Christmas,
Oh.
and you'd put them in a trunk. And I remember that story that Grandma told about Uncle Gary, and I did that. I got the presents out and I
Oh
slit.
yeah, you did.
And I opened them up, but then I was such a fool. A friend came over and knocked on the door for me to come play. I just got so excited. I ran to her house to play and left all the presents just laying on
Oh
the floor.
no!
Busted.
Yeah, I got
But see, like I said to him, what fun is it? Because now
No, I know. I would
Come-
ruin, but I could not live in a home
was
where I
the
knew
year-
there was presents.
come
That was the
Christmas.
year Megan ruined Christmas.
I mean, come Christmas time, you knew what you were getting.
Yeah.
Naughty boy, Gary.
Yes.
You
I
started
couldn't live.
it.
I couldn't. Mom used to have to take the presents to Aunt Karen's house, I think, because
Oh yeah.
I was relentless. My
No.
kids have never looked or tried to snoop for
I
presents.
bet Karen's boys never did that.
I was a
You think?
nightmare.
I bet they didn't.
My mom used to hide them in the crawl space.
So you knew where she hid them.
Oh yeah.
This is
I
just
never
a.
opened them though. I just shook them.
So there's just a little piece of plywood. Yes, and we'll paint the back side of it. And I just took 2 pieces of foam, like florist foam, sliced them, and made a little styrofoam base. Shirley painted the styrofoam white. And then we're going to start assembling some of this. These guys probably will need.
Kat says, in the original poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, the 7th reindeer was named Donder. Donder is Dutch for thunder, and Blitzen is Dutch for lightning.
Oh my gosh, I
Cool.
love that. That is so neat.
Cheryl said, I always got a nail file in my stocking. Must have been a Portuguese magi.
A nail.
Corinne's making some waxed Moravian star ornaments.
Oh, okay. So, Corinne, I have to tell you, and I'm sure I've shared this before, but JR had ornaments from his grandmother, and then I had some that came from like your grandmother and
right.
from our tree. Just, not a lot, but so I kept them in these boxes that stacked up. I'm going to make my little naughty and my little Santa's book here. I kept them in these paper mache decorative boxes on the steps in the family room. And we had a very bad dog.
He wasn't
no,
really
he
bad.
He really wasn't. He was good enough to be left on his own finally.
Yes.
We trusted him. And he, I think that big old tail of his, he was a chocolate lab, I think Moses' tail knocked over those boxes, and when they spilled out, it was like, oh,
I know.
Look at all those balls, like toys, balls to play with.
Except they were breakable.
And just, it must have been awful to crunch and munch on those, but he did.
But he did. And he destroyed every one of them.
Oh, I remember those boxes so clearly, where they were
See?
sitting, all of it.
Well, and the thing is, that is kind of what started like my obsession with trying to find those antique ornaments and the German ornaments.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to tell you, the only one, Corinne, that remained was that Moravian star. And that was one that probably one of like your parents or your
Right.
grandparents, it came from Germany.
Mm-hmm.
It was that little waxed folded star.
Yeah.
It had that little bit
yes.
of glitter and it was blue and, And I know Kieran's probably saying, "Hey, how did you get there?"
Yeah, I know.
We should try to make them.
Yeah. And so that's very special to me. I pull it out every year, and every time I'd pull it out when my kids were little, and they say, "Oh, I'm going to tell a story."
Yeah.
You know.
I
Anyway.
make straw ornaments from my grandmother.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because she was Polish, right?
Polish, yeah.
And that was, yeah.
Mhm.
And what kind were they?
They were made from straw. They were like
Like
stars.
woven.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I still have them. They're getting very fragile, but I still have them.
So, look at you guys what I have here. I wanted to, Tim Holtz, one of the little ephemera packs, has all of these little book shapes, book covers. So I pulled one out, and then from the little stickers, I put "For the Good Boys and Girls."
Oh.
And so I'm just going to glue some little book pages in there so that he's got that.
Amelia's here watching.
Hi, Amelia.
Do you remember when Moses did that?
Oh, no.
He was such a good boy, though.
He was such a good boy. So there's Santa's little For Good Girls and Boys book that he's going to have in his sleigh. And then, Mom, you want to put some baubles on there, tree?
Can.
Yeah. I'll pass over the blue gun.
Yeah, I need little bitty.
Well, I like big ones too.
You know, in this little tree?
Why not? That doesn't have to be in proportion. Not to scale. That's what we always say.
Mhm.
I always point out when it's not to scale, too, Grandma.
You what?
I do point it out when it's not to scale,
Of course
too.
you do.
Yes.
There's a little green one down there.
There's a little green one, yeah. She knows. I'm going to give you...
Amelia says Moses was her favorite pup.
He was such a good boy. He really was. We had good dogs.
I
He
don't
was a
need too many
scaredy. He
now.
was a
This is a
scaredy
little
dog,
tree.
too, though.
No, I loved it, Jim. I'm just giving you options, Mom.
Okay.
Giving you options.
Jam them in there.
I love a lot of them. I mean, think about our Christmas tree. Every color. Oh, here's
Do you have
another
an
thing.
angel I can put up?
No,
No.
but
I'm
speaking
not
of
making
that,
one either.
what about
Yes,
the
Shirley, get busy.
thing?
I need an angel.
But think about what about the?
But see, when the tree came, it wasn't decorated.
Who decorated it?
Santa did.
Well, that's why it's going to be in his sleigh.
So it shouldn't be decorated.
No, because Santa's going. Oh. All right, you guys.
Listen
Let's
to-
not get too technical.
All right.
Listen to this, what Patty said. Patty says, my neighbor and I exchanged gift tags and wrote out the ones from Santa so that our kids wouldn't recognize our writing and believe in Santa for longer. It worked for so many years. The thing that ruined it was one of the kids recognized my handwriting on a birthday card and said, Patty and Santa have the same handwriting.
Oh no.
I just always have had David do it because I feel like the kids never see his handwriting because I'm the one who writes every school note, writes
Right,
every
yeah.
card, writes every
Right.
single thing. Like, he types everything, so might as well be a stranger writing those tags.
Mom, should we add some gold to this sleigh?
If you want to.
Rainey is here from Athens, Greece.
Let me see.
Greetings to you.
No, do we?
How about some gold paint?
Well, we could. I want to put this wreath on the back.
Okay.
I think that would be cute, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember when Ben named your puppy Aunt Karen.
Does it have sleigh runners?
Well, no, Shirley.
Oh, man, just asking. I don't know. I don't know what this thing looks like.
It's a turkey carcass. It's a
Yeah.
it's a breastbone. These, I don't know
You
what
could make
this
Right.
contraption, what these are, but we're just gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work.
What contraption?
Because you know what? Maybe just some little, because we're gonna run these. Who knows what we're gonna do? I don't know. We're just gonna make it work.
That's right.
We're gonna make it work.
We're just going to make a Santa sleigh out of a turkey carcass. That's what we're going to do.
It's going to be cool when it's done.
Heck yeah.
But maybe just like one of these on there. It could have
Let
a
me
little.
see.
Look, what if I put like that? Like I would cut that, and then put the string.
Can I
that leads
have
to
this?
the reindeer here?
Well, why don't we do that in the end after
Yeah,
you get the
I'm just-
string attached?
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
just
you can-
trying to
Yeah,
see what I have to work with.
and
Too.
then you can tell.
I think this would actually look kind of cute in my Christmas village.
Oh,
If nobody else is going to put it in their house, I would love to have this turkey. I'd be honored to have
You
this
would
carcass
have
in my
one.
home.
Oh, this?
Yes,
See?
that's right up my alley.
it's total kitsch.
Yes.
isn't it? It really is.
Yes, I would be shocked if this isn't if it isn't in Amy Sedaris's that crafting book I have of hers. If this isn't on her, you should tag her in
I
this,
should.
Mom.
I really should.
Yeah, I never seen it. I've never seen any anywhere after.
Aaron said, would pipe cleaner along the bottom look like a runner?
That's what I was
Oh,
wondering.
Yeah,
okay.
I was gonna
But
say the
yeah,
runner
it's gonna go down
in there.
in here. So this, I've got to stick this down in, but we'll
A
see.
little
We
bit.
can maybe play with that
That's what I was
along the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But yeah, we'll
Shot me
Just the
down.
runner.
It's
It's
a
like
turkey
what runners?
Because
we'll just
yeah,
make
I
it
don't
happen.
think. Yeah, well, let's wait and see with all this little stuff till we get it.
Yeah.
In there.
Okay, so what we need to do is get this guy glued right down
Yeah, we
in
didn't
there,
have
right?
a little ornament or wreath. What?
It's not to proportion.
Why? I think it looks good,
I
Mom.
think it looks fine.
Okay. It's your
That sleigh is so cool, Karen says. Where is it from, please? Obviously, you tuned in late, Karen. It's the carcass of a turkey. It's the
Well, there
breastbone
you
of
go.
a turkey.
I just got
Karen who?
What?
we shot
My
down.
Karen?
No, a different
Oh, I
Karen.
was going to say, she fetched hers out of the garbage.
Yeah. Wait, what did you get shot down about? I'm sorry, I was
Well,
reading.
I put that beautiful wreath on there and stuff. Well, she said, well,
It's
If
too
it
big.
had a little one.
Yeah.
it's just too bad.
Like the
It's so
little
big.
ones that are. Is that the same size as? Well, if Leah's watching this, I'm sure she wouldn't mind just making it tiny.
No, I think it's good.
Okay.
Santa, everything
I
about
know.
Santa.
That's fine.
Well, maybe Grandma will find
It's
me a
okay.
littler one to put on there.
It's fine. It's fine. It's her carcass.
It's her carcass. It's her carcass. And she'll
So
do
like
what
that,
she
Mom?
wants.
Yeah, just
All
like
right.
that.
Vicky
That was
says
right.
one of the best parts about the Montgomery Ward story is that even though they paid the author a very small amount for the story and could have kept the copyrights, they actually gave it back to him so that he got the royalties from the song.
No way.
Now we're going to put the
Really?
reindeer next.
Yeah.
We can fill
Well,
the
if
sleigh.
Shirley's got them dry.
Okay.
Sue says bigger is better. I like the wreath.
I like it too. I mean, hey,
It's going to be cute. Look at that.
I
See?
think so too. Thank you, Sue. Whatever Sue you are.
Hey,
Joey said, anyone else planning on saving their turkey carcass from Christmas dinner?
I'm telling you, it's
everybody's
going to be a new
make
thing.
one.
Yeah.
It's a
We're
new
gonna- we're
thing.
gonna-
I noticed
I know.
Shirley wasn't fighting me to take this home.
No, you know what's going
I
to
know,
happen?
I know.
I'm gonna. If I took this, you better watch that your dogs don't get
I
this.
will watch.
Yeah, 'cause that could be
Oh.
They're not going to get it. I'm going to put it up high where they can't
It
get
could
it.
be
Well,
really
we
bad.
had
Killed
dogs,
the
and my
reindeer.
dogs never bothered
Oh.
it. Be careful of Rudolph. His nose don't
Karen
fall
just
off.
said, if that was your entire turkey, I hope you didn't have to share. It looks like a dove breast.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like a pigeon breast.
Christmas dove.
Well, I thought the same thing,
Poor
but I
Ted.
didn't say anything.
Hey, I had what I
I looked
had.
at it and I thought, that's it? Oh, well. It's going to be a little one.
I
Kathy
had-
said, my husband walked through the room when Megan said, I would love to have that carcass in my living room. He was like, what are you watching?
Oh my goodness.
Aaron says, I like big wreaths and I cannot lie.
Thank you, Aaron.
Barbara wants to know how much the turkey weighed. I don't remember.
Probably about maybe 18.
Because we had two
16.
turkeys.
Yeah,
we
it
did
could
have
been
two
like
turkeys. That's
15 pounds, 16.
why. Wouldn't some velvet powder look cute on his little bottom of his?
Yeah, but I'm not
A
I,
little-
I understand.
a bigger,
It just occurred to me
yeah.
how cute that would be on one of those.
on his fur.
Yeah, like if you
But
just.
this is a good size.
We should try it on one of those sometime.
It looks all right.
Haven't you ever
Oh, yeah.
heard of a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there
It's a miniature sleigh.
What about his face?
Why did they
you go.
say it
Well,
was
it'll-
miniature?
I'm not done yet.
Okay. let's see.
Joey has a 26-pound bird, so she thinks it should make a great sleigh.
Yeah, it should. That'd be a good one.
Corinne's gonna save her carcass.
See?
I'm
I'm
telling
telling you. They're
Well,
all
you need
gonna
to
be doing that.
you need to share your pictures with us.
Oh my gosh, that is so awesome.
We're having ham, so it ain't
It's
ham.
really, it's really cool.
Yeah, but I bet you
What
want
do
to
you
make
make out of a ham bone?
I was just gonna say.
split pea soup.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say
that's
split
true.
pea soup.
And I will be making that.
It's really good too. My granddaughter
Or
from
bean soup. I like to use
Louisiana, she said, Grandma, I'm making good pea soup. I said, do you want me to send my recipe?
Yes, of course she does.
Sometimes I make.
She made
bean
it
soup.
yesterday and it was good. Yeah, pea soup. I love any
Bean
kind of
soup,
bean
Grandma
soup.
likes.
Pea
Yeah.
or bean.
I like Aunt Karen's U.S. Senate bean soup.
Well, tell her to make it sometime when
Yeah,
she's
when she
up here.
comes home.
It was the first time I ate bean soup since that horrible childhood experience.
I like bean soup.
All right, I thought we were
like
keeping
any
it
kind
light.
of soup, to be honest with you.
Oh, you're right.
Any kind of soup?
Any kind.
Wow.
Yeah. I made some out of lima beans the other day and it was really good. Ham, I mean, I used bacon
I guess that would
Yeah.
be okay.
Anything with bacon.
and yeah.
Patty loves listening to us laugh. We definitely know how to laugh here.
And
We're good at
then
that.
when I make potato soup, I always put bacon in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, of
Jared
course.
loves potato soup, of course he does.
My
Yeah, I'm
favorite.
I don't ever think you make that, Mom.
You don't? Oh,
I
my-
make it. Yeah,
Oh.
I didn't know Mom did.
I love it.
Me
Aaron
too.
said, "Is this like the opposite of taxidermy
Yes.
in reverse?"
Yeah, yep.
So Santa's got a green bag.
No,
No brown bag.
he's got a brown bag.
She's
Oh, I
putting
thought it
green
looked
on his
green.
gloves, I think.
I put green on his gloves. And I'm just putting the bag down into his hand.
Well, that's not brown. Is that brown you're putting on there? Oh, I see what you're doing now.
This is a great use of these little reindeer and the
It really
figurines.
is.
I know.
And,
Wait till you see it all together.
and he's got to have his little black. I'll take black.
I didn't make a collection for today like I typically do, but this, this is all Tim Holtz Christmas stuff that Mom's using for the most part. Joey would like to know if you have any craft ideas for the rest of the bird.
Oh, boy. How about the neck?
Grandma loves the neck. It's so
I do.
gross. She
Oh,
loves
look
to, I
at-
swear
look
she
at
loves
this.
to gross us out.
With a little hole in the breast and he's stuck right in there.
Oh my god.
That's cute,
See?
Grandma.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And we're going to have the little book,
Oh
Right?
my goodness.
little presents in there. We're just going to fill it right up.
It's so cute.
I got little candies too.
Oh, that'll look cute in there.
Yeah. Well, we got to leave room for Santa here.
Kat says, I was imagining the turkey carcass from Christmas Vacation. I thought the project would involve the entire rib cage and maybe some kind of macrame to hold it all together.
Oh my gosh.
I was kind of
yeah.
picturing that too. That's why I was like, what is this going to look like?
What were you picturing?
Do you remember the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation movie?
Oh,
When they
okay.
cut open the turkey and it's so dry, it just,
Yeah.
it's just the shell, like with the rib cage and everything. That's what she was picturing.
But look. See? It looks just. Wait a minute. Where
It
am I
still
going?
doesn't look like a sleigh.
Gotta
but
go down low. I knew
Really,
it.
you
this
have
year.
to use your imagination.
Yes.
I
See?
have a very
That's-
good imagination.
yeah.
Use your
but it's
Christmas
not
spirit.
working.
Well, people are saying it really looks like a sleigh.
Yeah.
Aaron said, I can't wait to see Tim's reaction to this. I bet it'll be the first time his stuff has been used with a turkey.
He's gonna
carcass.
love it.
He's gonna love it.
Hey, absolutely.
He's gonna think we're all
His
crazy.
little tree. Wait till the little reindeer get on there. That's when it's going to be cute and all those little
Yes.
reins.
Okay.
Yes.
It's all happening, JR.
All coming
Yeah.
together.
Look at, see, that's starting. Now tell me about this wreath back there. Do you
What
like
do you-
that wreath back there?
Mom.
No.
It's too big, isn't it? I like it.
Some
For the
people
sleigh.
love it.
Maybe if it had Santa's head on the inside of it.
Peeking through.
Oh, good
Peeking
lord.
through.
Grandma, you dropped a present.
Oh my gosh.
I know I dropped a present.
This is
Oh,
all the
they
stuff
gotta
that
be
just
glued in.
literally will take. You could spend hours like just
Yeah.
doing this kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, Santa doesn't sit in the.
No, he's
Santa gets
standing.
in the sleigh and then all the reindeers and the reins.
Listen,
But he stands. Boy,
here's the thing.
Here's
have
a
a
guy.
All
party
right,
night.
That's a
we
gutsy
got
man.
a lot of suggestions and criticism going on.
No, we
here.
don't. Everybody's being very supportive, I
Yes,
think.
I think
Everybody
it's cool.
online.
There's only one
Why?
criticism, and
Big.
that's of the
That's
wreath.
the only thing I said. The wreath was a little bit big, but if you like it, that's
Look
okay.
at it from the
Yeah.
rear. Yeah, the thing is, when he's going through the air, that air was just gonna set it out straight and blow it off.
Well,
Like Mom would say, when
It's
you make your
magical.
turkey carcass sleigh, you can put whatever wreath you want.
that's
on it.
right. That's right. And don't look a gift sleigh in the mouth.
Deborah wants to know where this originated. So Grandma doesn't remember exactly where.
don't
It was in
Grandma's kitchen.
a ladies' home bureau that Grandma was a
Yes.
part of. Is the first time that she did it.
That we
It's
did
an
it.
old German tradition.
Yes. It was, we had fun doing it too, because
Yes.
the more you play with it, the more you
Yes.
Yeah.
So should we put the snow down first?
Yeah.
A little bit of light.
You
Fluffy.
can do that little. You don't want it too much.
No.
You don't want a storm.
But it looks good with a little fluffy snow.
No. I just want to cover up.
Oh,
Up on it.
Doggone
That
Well,
glue
you
is
Stand by
hot.
the sleigh.
Mom, don't burn your fingers.
it. Surely already did.
I already did that making the packages.
Whew. Is the glue more hot with your new glue gun, you think?
Mm-hmm. Well, and I literally just stuck my finger right in.
Right in it,
Hot
yeah.
glue. So.
Yeah, it burns.
That's an old Chinese torture.
Watch her do it again now with all that glue.
Hey, is that dual tap on?
It is, but I need the.
She needs the high temp. When would you ever need the lower temp?
There is a glue stick that is made for low.
Oh.
Okay.
And what do you
I need a little glue under here.
I don't know what you use for. I've never used it, but they do actually sell one.
Judy says it's the original recycling project.
It really is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't get too thick now. You're
I
right.
know. I'm just. I'm gonna.
Is that depicting he's landed, or is that depicting he's in the clouds?
You
No.
can you
Here's,
can
you know
decide.
what? I'm gonna. I promise you, Mom. I'm gonna say just like I do to
I
Megan
love-
every time. I'm not done yet.
Okay. All right. Well, can I have just a little bit of glue? Not a ton of glue.
Yes, you may. Probably, because I'm thinking it needs mica flakes sprinkled over it too.
Oh yeah.
It's like look. It's gonna be like he's in a cloud.
Yes.
Really? Okay.
I said it would be really cute if we had a big moon behind it, like
Mm-hmm.
a big moon.
The only thing I'm saying
Oh, that would
is
be
if-
so cool, Mom. Like the Tim Holtz using the mask.
No,
or
even
whatever.
a bigger one.
Bigger.
Whoa.
See, you wouldn't. If yeah.
I'm just gonna- We'll wait for it to dry and then pull some off.
Yeah. All right.
It'll be fine. That's what happens when you get two cooks in the kitchen.
Two powerful cooks who are used to leading and teaching.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I know.
All right. I need
Do it my
I
way.
need the
No,
glue.
do it my way.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking is a little like signage right across here, like one of Tim's like Happy Holidays.
Yeah.
Season
Oh,
greetings.
one of the marquee.
Not the marquee,
Oh,
No,
but
just the word.
yes.
Yeah.
Look at Season's greetings.
Yep.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's perfect.
Then we can.
Oh, that's so cute, Mom.
Yeah.
He really has every perfect thing.
He does.
Even for a turkey carcass.
Yes. Little. You want fresh water in here, Mom?
It's gonna love this. Next thing you know, somebody's gonna see this, and then they're gonna try to make some
Yep.
and sell them
Next,
out of plastic.
Ideology salvage figure will be a turkey
I'll have
carcass,
that.
a turkey breastbone.
Yes.
I was gonna
Salvage
wait till you
fingers.
got the
Stretching
Santa
it
in
Yeah,
there
I
and
wanna
put
wait.
the gifts in there.
What's that, Cheryl?
I think you're stretching it just a little.
Oh gosh, you guys.
I think you need more glue.
Yeah.
It's just nice to know that someday, if I'm ever in desperate times, I'll be able to post on eBay original turkey carcass sleigh as seen in the viral video
Yeah.
of Rose and Lynn.
Oh my gosh.
Looking after I'm
Joey
gone,
says
you'll
it
have
needs a
all these-
moon.
You'll have all these memories.
I think it needs that
Everybody
moon.
wants a moon.
That
Yes.
big, well, I have like a 6-inch plywood ornament piece,
Yeah.
and I just thought that would be so
Oh,
cool.
cute.
Maybe you could use some of the overlays. that just,
Exactly.
like,
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
And
that
Karen said it
small
looks like a
ones.
helicopter from this angle.
Looks like a what?
A helicopter.
The low temp is for gluing plastic. Thank you, Lori.
Oh, okay.
I did not know.
I didn't either. I knew there was glue for it, but I didn't know.
Where'd that glue gun go again?
It's down there. Let me just get this shaped.
What are you doing?
What a fun
What are you
Friday.
gonna do
Kathy
with them
says,
now?
I love it. My mom's craft club made table lamps from egg cartons and marbles.
Yeah, see?
Sat on our TV forever.
I know. It's amazing what you can do with nothing. We didn't have money back
Yeah.
then.
I want to get this.
And they took seed pods and made them into ornaments with a nativity scene
Oh, yeah.
inside them.
Yeah.
Glitter
Yeah.
was used.
Kidding.
Oh, I would love to see that.
Yeah.
We did little walnuts.
Oh,
we
how
put
cute.
teeny weeny little. We made little hinges, and it opened.
Oh!
And
Yeah,
the nativity
yeah.
inside the
Yeah.
walnut.
That is amazing.
It was
I'll
so
put a
tiny.
little
Yeah.
holly.
Patty said
Yeah.
Hobby Lobby will be
Right.
whipping these up and selling them for
Okay,
$59.99
Or
next
Temu.
year.
I need a little. That's what I said. You watch and see. They'll be making plastic ones. All those little Chinese kids now will be over there
Grandma.
making them.
No, they'll be selling them to us if they're smart.
I know, right? Well, we can finish putting that glue on here later.
I don't know. I need a little bit more.
All right,
here.
we will. But I want to get this on here. Can you just kind of hold that? And I'm going to glue this on here. Oops.
Yeah.
I better do that. Okay.
Oh, now Deborah would like to see a sheer moon with a light behind it.
Oh, please.
That would be amazing.
Got to have some
actually.
tiny lights and
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I want to make a walnut with a nativity inside of it. I have your caramel corn recipe, Aunt Karen. I just got the ingredients yesterday to make it.
What is she making now?
She asked if any of her relatives here have her caramel corn recipe. And
Oh,
I do.
absolutely.
I make
I
it
do.
every
My
year.
only
Oh yeah,
one.
that's the one I use.
Yep.
It's the only
It's the
one.
best. And I have your doodads recipe, Aunt Karen.
What are doodads?
Doodads is like a Chex Mix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it was Aunt Karen's Chex
Mhm.
Mix, so it was called Doodads.
Doodads. Okay, gotcha.
We used to make cookies and cookies and more cookies.
Mhm.
Oh, didn't we?
We used to put them in those big tin containers.
Yep.
Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And fruit cakes.
Yeah, and then
My mother would make fruit cakes, and she would load them up with bourbon.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
that's
Was
what
your
you-
mom a
oh,
good
yeah,
cook?
You got to do
Yeah,
that.
she was a good cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I make those fig filled ones, and they have whiskey in them, but they're
Yeah.
delicious. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, listen. I remember, here's another really good Christmas memory. I remember going over to Aunt Eleanor's, and we would all go
oh yeah.
and make hard candy.
Oh
Really?
gosh. Yes.
Oh, my
I did it for
goodness.
years. You
We
make,
made
yes.
so much hard candy, and then when they would
We used to do it together.
all the different flavors, and they'd spread it on
Of
those cookie sheets and put them out on the porch in the snow, and
But-
then we kids would get to break it all up in
But
pieces.
the cookie sheets you had to put
Powdered sugar.
powdered sugar so they wouldn't stick.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh.
And we used all kinds of flavors.
Oh,
every
you
kind
did
of
too.
Oils.
And you
of
got
all
them from the
kinds.
drugstore, didn't
Yeah.
you?
You did.
I remember getting the anisole
Yeah.
for the cutout
Yeah.
cookies from the
Yeah.
drugstore.
That's where you get it.
And you just shatter it?
You just
Yeah,
break
you
them
just
up
shattered
in
the
pieces,
candy.
and
Mhm.
like say if you made spearmint flavor, you'd make it green.
Yeah.
You always put colored on.
I got to
That's
get
cool.
a little bit
Yeah.
of wax for his face.
Yes, that's where I get my love of recipes, Al, for sure. Oh, yes, I'll send it to you when I get home, Aunt Karen. Yes.
What her?
Her caramel corn.
She
I think
have it.
I think I actually called you and you just read it to me over the phone because I just have it written down in my own handwriting.
I have it.
I just want to.
Yes, we love food in this family almost as much as we love crafting.
That's right.
Yes.
A little bit of.
I'll have a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna.
Do you remember Uncle Ed's cigar boxes?
Oh.
What was it? A present inside or something?
They probably filled him full of stuff. I don't remember them, but
I gotta leave.
you okay?
Yeah. Just gonna get
You need water?
I don't want to be coughing here.
Oh, it's okay.
Dry.
We're live.
Okay. So, starting to shape up here.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
I'm just adding a little distress crayon
Yeah,
to
he
bring
looks
out
better
the
that way.
details.
Yeah.
and-
I like to make toffee too, Stephanie. I haven't made that in a
Mom,
couple
I'm
years.
thinking I would like to put that tree up out of the sleigh more. You know what I mean? I really
Yeah,
want.
that's
I want to
okay.
make it look like it's really
Well, once you get the Santa in
bountiful.
there.
Like we could even.
Now he's
build
got
him
to
up a
face
little.
that way.
Oh,
I mean, you want him facing because his reins are going to go in his hands.
okay. So put him down here. Or
Wait,
up here.
Up there.
I can put him on a little.
I
I
think
can put
up
him on
there.
a little, little piece of
Yeah.
foam.
Yeah.
And
You
that'll
won't
raise him up a little bit.
You won't see it because you'll have
Put a little
all this
snow
stuff
over it.
around it.
Patty said she loved that recipe for caramel corn. Caramel is her favorite food group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will get that to you. It's really
It's
good. And it
really-
has good nuts in it, like cashews, and it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hold?
Yeah.
And then. Oh my gosh! Well, this is gonna be pretty cute.
Yeah.
I think he should turn face just a little this way, so
He's looking off.
Well,
into
I'm
the
just
we
distance.
can
saying.
see it. Well, but we want to be able to see it.
Oh, I
He's
see.
turning.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if you're looking
yeah.
at him from the
All right.
side.
Yeah,
He
he
can
can
turn into the side a little bit.
You hold there. Oops.
Look at that cute little Santa.
He is
Isn't
Try
he
to
cute?
slide him this way a little bit. But then I think I'm just going to take some collage medium and I'll put it along all these open spaces and sprinkle it with some mica flakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Davin
Let's
said, I'm
set
going to
the
try to make
reindeer
the
in. I'm
Davenport
excited.
soft peanut brittle this year. Soft peanut brittle.
I never had soft.
oh, by the way, shout out to MJ Lowe. Thank you so much for the little package that came.
What is
We
it?
are going to open it up.
Oh, are we going to open it live?
Well, no, I mean
What was it?
I don't know.
Oh,
something that she made with her very own hands,
Oh,
and it's
boy.
something to eat.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
I want it right
I
now.
definitely want to open it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm excited.
Now you did it.
I felt like one of the reindeer could be laying down.
I
And
like
again,
that. Like,
if you, I mean,
Because he's lazy and he don't want to go.
yeah.
So if you want to lay him down, he's
Yeah,
stubborn.
I think that's cute.
um,
Or maybe towards the back. He's one of the last one to get up, you know?
all right. So my thought was,
Okay.
I want to I want to decorate this sleigh just a little bit.
Well, don't make it too big. Because don't forget, you got a small sleigh.
Mom, I know. I think it's going to be fine.
Wouldn't those be beautiful embossed?
Megan, don't even.
What?
I said, wouldn't those be beautiful embossed?
See, I think.
That's cute. I like those.
I like it too. I know you guys probably can't see, but we're waiting for glue to set up and dry here, so we'll do a little stage at a time here. I think I want that tree sticking right out.
That's
Cute.
Mm-hmm.
Gold leaf, yes, Shannon would be so pretty.
Present. Let's do.
Nope.
What happened?
He went down a little bit.
What did?
The package. It's okay. There. That's better.
Okay. Let's see. And we can fill it in. Honestly, we can fill it in with other things
Anything.
too.
Oh, I see why you didn't use those other packages.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah, they were too
Yeah.
big for this size.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't this be cute with a little salvage doll in it?
Where you gonna put this in?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Mm-mm. I don't want to cover it. I might put it in front because he'll want to be reading it
Put it where?
in the front.
Okay.
Oh, Kathy wants you to be a weekly or monthly guest host.
Aww.
Grandma.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
nice.
All right. One of the
Have to come
other.
with something new.
Okay,
What?
look at this little special delivery.
Yeah.
See, that's cute in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
You can just do anything you want with it. Actually.
Vicky,
Coming along.
Vicky says I have to chuckle about the idea of a gold-leafed turkey
Wait till they
carcass.
see it,
You
see?
could gold leaf it though. You
They're
could.
just seeing the top of it.
I
Wait
know.
till they see
Oh
the
my
side.
gosh! But then we're gonna take these little bells.
Oh, this is so cute.
Yeah.
We'll do
I
one
love-
side and then we'll finish the other side later. But so that I'm gonna glue that there with that little.
Well, how does Santa hold it?
Well, Mom, he's
Oh.
not holding anything. He's holding
Oh.
his bag.
Okay.
We gotta just use our imagination.
Okay.
It
Work with what we have.
All right.
Grandma's expecting this sleigh to fully take off and deliver all the presents to all the children
Seriously?
on Christmas Eve.
Like, holy moly.
She's
Yeah.
like, how's he going to get all the presents to the kids?
We might need to add a few more. We might need to add a few more presents.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah, that's a pretty light.
It's a light load.
Yeah. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag. You know that song?
Uh-huh. For
Okay.
good boys and girls. Now, come on. This is getting to be so
I
cute.
know.
Yeah.
Let's
All
get-
right,
Gotta
so-
get the reindeer.
Okay, so we're going to
Set 'em
do...
first.
When you did your sleigh, what did you put inside it, Grandma, back in the day?
Little packages and
Yeah.
What did you use for reindeer?
Well, I had
Those little
I
Japanese
had
ones,
these
probably.
big ones like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I had a bigger.
Gotcha.
But this is perfect for this size sleigh.
I have to tell you all what on Thanksgiving when we were all talking about doing this, and Grandma was
But
explaining.
I usually put 2.
I know, but I'm not opening 4 more packages.
No,
of-
but you got plenty.
Yeah.
You got a lot of room. You got
Yeah.
them close, so you can.
Wait, you're
put,
not putting 8 reindeer?
You can
No.
put 2.
No, I'm not.
No, not happening.
Well, I'll buy a package of reindeer.
We're not
Well,
paying
then we
How are you
gotta
gonna have-
paint them all.
No, we're not paying it.
But see, I was kind of thinking this way. But this is just my thought, and then 2 more, and then Rudolph and because you got one
Oh,
more.
I see.
See what I mean? That's how I did
Oh,
it. I
okay.
had side by 2.
How many
side
do
by
we have?
side.
How many reindeer do we have
We
right
got
now?
enough for that because she's got one more, and then Rudolph can be in the lead. There,
And
But
I
how-
got the lazy guy here.
just gotta glue them.
What do we only need 2 more reindeer to make
Well,
it
we
8?
can lay him down up here because
But
he's
it's-
lazy.
means opening up big packages.
No, we need actually 4 more big packages.
No, you've got more than 4. Where's the laying down one and Rudolph?
But you only get one big standing one in a thing.
Oh, I see.
It's cute though. I mean, those are just perfect size,
So anyway, when we were talking about the idea of this sleigh and everybody was trying to understand what Grandma was talking about and envision it, and she was describing what you do with the turkey carcass, and my husband said to her, "Well, what do you use for the reindeer? Rat skeletons?" And she said, "No, you buy the reindeer dummy." As if that was so insane. His
I
suggestion.
remember saying that to him now that you mention it.
I'm hoping I get to keep this
Oh,
flying magical
look,
carcass.
it is
That's what I'm
cute.
saying. They're better side by side
Oh my
than
gosh.
one in a row.
Right as I said that, Deb goes, Neil wants to know if you're using mouse carcasses for reindeer. He's dying to see.
That's
Tell her that's
funny.
exactly what
Look
David
at how
said to
cute.
Grandma.
And
That
there's
is so
Rudolph with
funny.
his little bobble nose.
And you gotta hold it sideways
Yep.
too because they can't see. Yeah. there
Oh
you
my
go.
gosh. And then honestly, like
Adorable.
you've got to have I'm going to
Some
show like
snowballs.
how I'm going to
Yeah,
finish
do
this.
that. Yeah, you gotta put the reins on it.
Everybody still wants to see that moon. I'm sure Mom's gonna do it and take a picture.
Well, I will show you what I'm thinking would look really good on it.
How cute is this chair?
I feel like I want to put the laying down reindeer in the back,
You can.
like he's.
That's what I think. Like he's the last one to get up and go. You know what I mean? Like he just told them to go, and he was just.
You put him in the wreath like a spare tire.
Chase.
It's a
put
spare
him, put him
deer.
back here, you know, like he's.
I think he should be
or
like-
he
or like
could
right
be
here.
up in here.
Yeah,
There you go. I like that.
My foot hurts, Santa.
No,
I
his
know.
book's got to go there.
He had to ride
Huh?
because
What about
he
his
I've got
was
his
hurt.
book there.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
That's
think I'm going to
cute.
do a different one though because see how these are this kind. I don't.
All
like,
you have to do, can't you just repaint those antlers?
no,
Paint over it?
No, because they're kind. No.
Oh, those are raw.
Yeah, so we're going to do a different one.
Okay.
Shirley doesn't have to, but.
Now,
Oh,
how
I
are we
know.
gonna do this?
Okay, watch. I think
Diane's going to buy a
spread
turkey
them bells
tonight,
out.
she said.
Who is?
Diane.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
so
what I was.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then you pull your bell down. Cool. See? Now
Deb,
look
how's
how
that little
cute that
kitty?
is. See?
So
Wait till
cute.
you see how cute this is on this side. Because they can't see it.
No,
see?
she'll show. And I'm sure after this she'll photograph it really well too.
Did you have another string of them? No.
Well, I got to make another string of
Oh.
them. It'll take forever to. Oh my
I know,
gosh!
that's what I'm saying. And then when you get it on the other side,
These are.
I could have sit here and done it.
I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be looking up Ladies Home Bureau craft ideas because I feel like we should be revamping one maybe once a month.
I can't believe you've never heard of Ladies Home.
No. I knew that my grandma would get together with other women and
Yeah.
do that kind of stuff. I just didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Or that it was like, I just thought they informally
That it was
did
like
that.
a thing.
Yeah.
Home
Yeah.
Bureau, yeah. Oh, that's cute. Just a little group of.
But it really would be a fun
Snowballs.
series to do, Mom, to like your own twist on those old kitschy crafts where they use
There, that's enough.
something unconventional to make something
no,
else.
I want now. Look, because this is kind of like the steam from.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What are you gonna do with that water down here?
I'm gonna fix it.
Not
Oh,
done
okay.
yet.
I'm not done yet, and I
Lori-
don't ever like finish. I can't finish it completely
I know,
because
I know.
I have to.
but at least we can, if we turn it around,
Just tidy
they
it
can
up a
see.
little.
I know we will. Yep.
Lori would like you to bring the string back to the other reindeer on the sleigh.
What?
Like that string, she wants it to come back to the other reindeer that
Well,
you're
I have another string that we
Okay.
have
She's gotta
to
string it.
do.
Okay, on the other side, got you.
Yeah,
Glue stick.
we're not done yet.
That's right. We're not done yet.
Aunt Karen said she just saw one online and they didn't even paint the carcass. Well, that's not how we do
that's
things
hideous.
in this family, Aunt
I
Karen.
can't believe it.
Yeah.
They showed it online.
Yeah.
No kidding. Well, that's today's version. See.
This is Diane. You don't have to start a ladies' home bureau. This is our ladies' home
Yeah.
bureau right here. You could call it the crafty carcasses.
Okay, where's them little bells?
No, we are saying bureau, Melissa. My grandma used to be a part of something called Ladies' Home Bureau where they would get together and craft.
Yeah, that's what it used to be. They were
Peggy
like-
said, I'm loving listening to the three of you interact. LOL, this is the best live ever.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Well, that's nice of you.
Did you
We
put
do
a-
like each other.
We better like each other. We're in trouble if we don't.
Sometimes we do.
Sometimes we,
and
sometimes we
sometimes
But we
don't.
always love each other.
Always, yeah.
It's just so cute.
It really is.
I mean,
so
the more
cute.
you play with
Yeah.
it, the more ideas you get too, you know.
Erin said I can send this to her when I'm tired of it. Imagine this little sleigh just travels around the country.
And,
Oh,
It's so delicate, though.
oh, Aunt Karen.
Yep. No, that was Erin said that. Aunt Karen
Oh.
isn't fighting me for the carcass so far.
She's going to make one
Yeah,
now.
she'll make one.
Because she got her carcass back out of the garbage.
oh,
Which
Make sure you boil it good.
Barbara said, I wonder what my neighbors will say when I ask them to save their turkey carcasses. The Ladies' Home Bureau turned 100 in 2019. They even have a creed.
See?
Isn't that something?
I know, it's interesting.
Fornication by Design said, when you're crafting with remains, you better like each other.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, this is the best.
How many more bells you want on
Let's
there?
see.
Oh my goodness gracious,
There's
is
another
that
one.
cute?
One more.
I want to get a picture now. Of the two of you.
I know, it's just so cute.
Oh my gosh, I just can't believe how stinking cute.
Oh, we forgot the wreath. Where's
Oh.
the wreath go?
Where'd my little wreath? My tiny, teeny little wreath. Sorry about my head, you guys.
Is it on the floor?
Well, I can make another one.
You might have dropped it.
I'll make another one.
Huh.
It's okay. It's on the back side. It really doesn't
Oh.
legitimately need a wreath on the back side. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, but you're gonna see,
No, I know.
you're
Mom,
gonna
I'm
see
just
everything.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Let's see it all.
Uh-huh. See?
It's
What?
really fun for me to watch another mother-daughter duo
You'll
instead
have
of me and mom bickering.
Oh,
Yep, we've just about hit it. It's
wait till we get started. No.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
you need to take that picture and put it on Facebook too,
I'm going
Megan.
to. I'll let you approve of it
Post
first.
it.
I'll send it to you.
All right.
I
so
just
we're
think
gonna
it's
get a
pretty
couple,
cool.
couple bells up here, and then we'll wrap it around his neck.
A little bit tighter.
Yep. Got it.
There. Isn't that cute?
Oops. Oops. I got to get the bells
Yeah.
down there.
Diane's loving this. She says she's missing her grandma, so this is extra sweet.
See?
And we know we're very grateful that we have our grandma here with us.
Yeah,
Deborah said
Grandma's
this is better than any comedy hour.
Grandma's getting old though. Got to get it all done while you can. Oh, you know, we need something on the front of his neck.
Well, he's got a bell on the other side.
Fornication said, your neighbors are like, oh, that crazy lady that wants our pumpkin stems, now she wants our carcasses.
I know.
Deb said, sisterhood of the traveling carcass.
Oh my goodness. Oh Lord.
How Aaron wants to know how you would come up with the crafts that you did in that bureau.
How did we?
Yeah.
Well, everybody just all of a sudden had an idea and
Yeah.
we did it, you know.
And as I recall, like Home Bureau was a big thing, and they
Yeah.
also had like publications that they
But see, we never belonged to a home
like the
bureau.
official.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just kind of made
we
yourself
we
that.
made our own
Yeah.
group and
Yeah.
called it a home bureau.
Which I'm sure was superior to
Yeah.
the
and
proper
then they'd
one.
have snacks, you know.
Of course there
You'd
was
have a
snacks.
little snack in the
Oh.
end.
Did everybody bring a snack?
Did you
I'm
only
sure they-
want certain people to bring?
No, they're all
Yeah.
people that you know.
Yeah, you like their snacks.
Yeah.
And then you'd get a new snack idea. A new fun snack
Yeah.
or
Share
dessert.
recipes.
Yes.
And then there was a time when Jan, well, that was your father and I, and Jan and Lyle, and we built a dollhouse.
Oh,
and we
I know,
used to
I
meet
loved that
every Sunday, and we'd have lunch either at my house or her house, mostly at hers because we were in the basement
Yeah.
making all this. And we would do, we'd make furniture, and they all helped.
That
mean,
is,
the men-
I just think that is so
Yeah,
cool.
it was
And I remember
really-
that dollhouse.
Yeah.
I played with it every time I came
Yeah.
to your house.
So here's what I'm going to
and
do.
nobody wanted it.
She said
What are you gonna do?
Excuse me.
nothing.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this sit for a minute. I have my mica flakes, but I'll take some collage medium and kind of, put some collage medium like all along the bottom here and sprinkle it here and there
Let it
on the
sparkle.
top and give it some sparkle and shine.
Yeah.
Oh, I just.
Yeah, we gotta see the little reindeer.
We can see them.
It's cute.
It's so.
It's like
cute.
they're in a cloud.
Aaron said, "I bet a lot of those snacks involve Jello."
Oh,
yeah,
always.
Jello.
Jello with tapioca pudding.
Yep. My favorite snack
I'm
from
still
that.
making it.
My favorite snack from that era that I'll let you all Google is called the candle salad. Okay,
Oh,
I will let you
Megan.
Google it,
Do
but
it
I will
I
never get
just-
over that was a real snack that
I
people
mean,
made in the 70s.
imagine that this was a moon.
Well, don't you have a moon?
Not as big, but I'll paint it. But
That's
look
the
at
perfect
it's
size.
it's perfect. Yeah. So here it is, you guys. There is our beautiful turkey carcass sleigh. What?
Oh, okay. I wondered if it had to be turned around and facing that way, but
No,
I
it
guess
doesn't.
not.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't. So there
I'm
it
not
is.
used to this. So.
Yeah. I'll add a few little more embellishments here, like some little holly leaves. Just make it even more Christmassy and kitschky, I guess. But there it is.
More modern.
I love it.
It's
I
cute.
love it.
And the reindeer are just perfect size for it too.
Now, Grandma, when Mom
Oh,
paints,
you forgot to put the laying down one.
Well, I'm going to
She
paint a
wants to
different
paint this.
one, and then he's going to ride in the sleigh.
Okay.
Now, Grandma, when Mom paints the moon, do you think she should bother painting the back or just leave it regular one since nobody will see it?
You know better than to ask me that.
What's the answer?
Paint it. You never leave raw wood. Goodness me.
Ever.
Who raised this heathen child to ask a
A
question
heathen
like that?
crafter.
See?
Yeah, we have more Santas and reindeer. They're in the Tim Holtz collection on our website. Let me see.
Guys, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you better scoop them up because who knows if we'll be able to get them next year. This is going to take
That's
the
right.
nation by storm.
I know.
And you don't know what he'll release next year.
That's the crazy part about it. You just don't know. But like, look, I mean, just a little like Micro Flakes.
I don't know if
kind
they can see. Can
of-
they
Oh,
see?
sorry.
We're gonna have
But
to
just like-
tag him to
Just
keep
like a
them.
little Micro Flakes,
Yeah.
you know, on the top edge of the sleigh, and would be so cute. So we're gonna finish that up, and I think I'm gonna
like
do the
it.
moon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the moon, and I'll take some pretty pictures and look up there, Mom.
Okay.
Look in there.
Am I looking in the right place?
You are. You are.
Everyone's demanding more Grandma Rosie, so we might have to make this Ladies Home Bureau happen
I know.
Uh-oh.
once a month.
Now you have to look over here. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Love you guys. That was so fun.
Now we have it forever and ever.
Beautiful carcass.
We really do. Well, we have this.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh,
All
that's
right. Now we're not going to cry over a carcass. Okay.
No.
Get it together.
Sounds so good.
Yes, no crying over a carcass.
Not over this carcass, anyway.
No.
Okay.
No. If it was a 25-pound one, maybe.
No. It is cute though. It really
It
is.
really
It
is.
turned
I
out.
mean, look how this came together. It just cracks me up.
And in a short time. I mean, how long were we on here?
An hour
Right.
and 23 minutes.
Yeah, and you painted the Santa,
And
the
just-
sleigh.
I know.
I mean,
Just like
everything.
that.
All right, now we got to bust into Mary Jo.
Oh yeah,
Mary
let's see what
Jo's,
Mary
Jo's
gave us first.
candy
Where is it?
container there.
Oh,
Where is
are
it?
we done? Oh, we're gonna open.
We're
it.
gonna open that snack. If JR took that, I'm gonna lose it. Did he know there was a snack inside?
I don't know.
How big was it?
Mom.
It's somewhere here. But
What?
hey, guess what I got for
Not
Christmas
this.
from
Oh.
Shirley and Megan?
Uh-oh.
Guess what, Mom?
What is it?
I got an Ancestry DNA kit.
So we're gonna
You
find
did?
it all out.
Oh, no.
I sure hope there aren't any surprises out
Well,
there.
I hope there ain't no surprises out there.
That will be on our next live.
The big reveal.
I
Well,
happen
where
to
is
know
that
who your
package?
father is. So
I don't know, but it's here somewhere. I could have put it aside somewhere. I don't know.
You have your bag.
No.
What did it look like?
That's what I say.
I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna say goodbye, and thank you so much, you guys.
Yeah, it
We
was
will.
fun.
Gosh, is Christmas on
Monday.
Monday.
I
Yeah.
know
Monday?
it is.
So we
Coming
won't
so
be
fast.
here. But truly, thank you. We wish every one of you a just an incredible
Yeah, it was
Christmas
fun.
season.
Yes.
And or however you celebrate during this time of year, we just want you to know we love you. We are so thankful for you. We're thankful for Christmas and
the reason.
and
for
the
Christmas.
reason, absolutely. And it is all about relationship. And anyway, so we'll see you next week. Megan and I actually are thinking of our wonderful little cozy Q&A, and
Yes.
we'll keep you informed about that. So we want you to send your questions, or actually we want you to send your assumptions about us.
If you have any assumptions.
If you
Oh,
have
boy.
any assumptions about Megan or I, please send them in an email. Be nice.
You know what I would really love?
Be nice. And we will answer them honestly. We're going to tell all. We're going to cozy up at the cottage,
boy.
and we will tell all.
I do. First of all, someone wants to see that church behind Grandma. I would like. Speaking of assumptions, I would love if everybody could just draw a sketch of what they think I look like before
seen
we
you.
reveal what I look
Oh,
like.
no.
So yeah, please do that. Please, you can send a question, but yeah, we're going to do an assumptions video, and then we'll answer those, and we'll spill all the goods.
Beans.
How about
Yeah.
that? And we will do that at the cottage.
where's
We're
the
thinking
package?
the week between Christmas and New Year.
Yeah,
but we'll
something
keep you
like that.
posted. Okay. All right, you guys have a wonderful holiday. Stay safe.
We'll see. We'll talk to them Friday.
Yeah.
We'll go live Friday.
Oh
So,
yeah. Wait, what's
Oh.
today?
Today's
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, see, I'm thinking today is
Yeah.
Friday.
No.
Well, then just forget everything I
Of course,
said.
we still hope you have a wonderful holiday.
What are you doing Friday then?
I am no.
That's why I said to you, don't worry about announcing about that
That's
Q&A.
right.
We
The
can
whole
announce it
time I'm
Friday.
thinking we're going live. It's Friday.
All right, we should have ended 10 minutes ago.
I know. Okay. Bye, you guys.
Love
We
you.
love
See
you.
you Friday.
Take care.
Bye. Nice.